Hey, good evening, folks. Welcome to the More Summer 2020 Adventures Day 19. Yeah, 19. Okay. We're coming to you from the casa of my sister, the house of my sister. We're here in Bisbee, Arizona. Bisbee is the county seat of Cochise County. It's in the southeastern corner of Arizona. About 3 miles out of the way is the international border of Mexico at Naco, Sonora, and Naco, Arizona. And about 50 miles that way is the international border of Douglas, Arizona, and Alpharetta, Sonora, Mexico. Okay. We got here about 12:30 today. Had a good trip. The area between Deming, New Mexico, and the state line, actually probably to Wilcox, Arizona, is known for its strong crosswinds. I've got some pictures of the warning signs that are posted much more than what it was when we were here 3 years ago in the RV. There has been times where they have closed down the interstate because of the dust storms blowing so hard, or just the wind blowing so hard that it flips semi-trailers over. But we had a good trip today. We left right around 9 o'clock from Hatch, New Mexico. The wife got some pictures of Hatch on the way out that we weren't able to get yesterday. Some pictures around Deming and Lordsburg. There's a thing out here called the Thing, okay? And you'll start seeing billboards for the Thing 150, 200 miles away before you get to the Thing. No, I have never gone to the Thing, okay? It's a tourist place. Some people may call it a tourist trap. I will not say that. I'm just saying some people would say that. Okay, you understand? All right. And some other billboards that were on the side of the road on the other lane that the wife couldn't get because there was a lot of semis coming through, so we weren't able to get all of those. But a big thing out here, folks, there's a lot of billboards advertising an upcoming tourist attraction or tourist stop, be it for fuel and food or just to get out and stretch your legs. The billboard advertisement is big out here in southwestern New Mexico and actually all of Arizona, but definitely in the southeastern part of Arizona. We got here, it was when we left Hatch, it was just 87, 88. All right, it's starting to get a little humid. When we got here at 12:30, it was 93 degrees, and after having been in triple digits for the last 6 days, it felt cool. Right now, it's like a quarter to 10 Tuesday night here in Arizona. Arizona doesn't change their time; they stay the same. So, 6 months they're on Mountain Time, 6 months they're on Pacific Time. So we're on Pacific Time right now, and it's like I said, quarter to 10. It's 78 with 4 mile an hour winds, and it says humidity 50%. No, folks, it's raining outside, so we're talking about 100% humidity, okay, or at least 100% precipitation anyway. All right, hey, some of the pictures you'll see today, all right, like I say, were of Hatch, and after Hatch was Deming, and then into Lordsburg, and then that stretch between Lordsburg. And we got off on Highway 80 off the Interstate 10 and went south. Went through a little town called Rodeo. It's about 2 miles from the Arizona and Mexico line. An RV place, a cafe / restaurant / post office, a water tower, and if you blinked once, you probably missed Rodeo. Okay. That's all I'll say about that. It's a cute little place, but it ain't very big. You know what I mean? All right. And the next place you're going to see, we would be signs for Douglas. Douglas is where my wife lived when I met her. They had moved. My family moved from Colorado to Arizona in 74. The month before we moved here, her family moved from Bisbee to Douglas. But my current brother-in-law, okay, I got 5 brother-in-laws, sorry, 6 brother-in-laws. All right, my wife's brother grew up with my sister's husband. Grew up with my wife's 3 older brothers. So even though they had moved to Douglas, it didn't take long until the Morses met the Silvas, and hey, it was 45 years this year. Praise God. I don't know why she put up with me, but she has. I'm thankful for that. But anyway, Bisbee, it's a mining. Well, it was a mining town. It was a copper mine. They had they still do have the pit, the open pit, but all the tunnels and shafts and everything have been closed down. Phelps Dodge pulled down a Bisbee years and years ago. But it still has that characteristic of being an old Western mining town. It's more of a liberal arts, free-loving kind of place. The culture, if you will, has changed in Bisbee immensely. It wasn't the town that she grew up in, and it wasn't the town that I had come to know for the 6 months or so I lived here before I joined the Marine Corps. But that's all said. It's still a good town. It's enjoyable coming back. We didn't get a whole lot of pictures. We did go by the after Douglas. You'll see some signs for saying Bisbee is 20 something miles or 16 miles, 19 miles, whatever it was. And then we'll be coming to town. You'll see some tailings of the old mines and whatnot. And we're going to go by a church. That church is where my dad pastored when we moved here in 74. Okay, and then after that, you're going to see some more scenery, if you will. And I think of the 7 pictures or 8 pictures after the church, you see the greenery in the background and everything. That is actually about 4 miles away, and that is Mexico. Okay, the irrigation and a water source down there. So you're in Arizona and you're in Bisbee, but you're looking down about 3 or 4 miles, maybe even 5 miles, and you're seeing a massive emerald green, and that's all the fields down there in Mexico. But tomorrow we're going to around take some pictures because some things have changed since we were here last, and we'll be posting some pictures of Bisbee on here. Like I say, a very unique town, and that's the best way to put it. Even though the culture has changed, it still has that flair of the old Wild West, and the history of the mines and whatnot. We're not that far from Tombstone, with OK Corral, Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday and all them. Okay, real people, a real occurrence. I don't know if we'll make it over there this time or not, but some of the tomorrow will probably be my last video for a few days, because we're staying here and we're spending time with family, and we're not really doing a lot of sightseeing. We're just going to be doing some family bonding and fellowship. So I may go ahead and post some videos, but tomorrow will probably be the last one for about 5 or 6 days. And having said that, I have got up to day 10 now posted on YouTube. So if you go to Morris, all capital letters, and then capital S on summer, it'll come up in days 1 through 10 are posted on there. Actually, I'm in the process of posting 11 through 14, but I haven't got that done yet. But 1 through 10 has been posted. But it's all good. Hey, listen, folks, the verse for today, Galatians is 5:13. For you, brethren, have been called to liberty, not only to use liberty as an opportunity for the flesh, but through love to serve one another, okay? And of course, the short version, it says, you, my brothers and sisters, were called to be free. Do not use your freedom to indulge in the flesh, but rather to serve one another humbly in love. Galatians 5:13. All right, and that's what we've been talking about for a number of days now. Is the other person, sacrificing yourself for the better of the other. Okay, in love and humility, not look at me, I'm doing this for so. No, do it in a spirit of love and humility, and even in quiet. You know, don't be tooting your own horn. Okay, God sees what you're doing, and He'll reward you for it more ways than you know. Okay, hey, y'all be blessed, y'all be safe, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. God bless. Bye now.